This video is about all the musical symbols that you'll need to know for the first bit. Okay, kind of the basics, kind of the main tools you'll need. Okay, it's important to understand and ask questions if you don't know what these musical symbols are. And hopefully you or your classmates know, so you can ask them for help. So as you can see on the screen, we'll start off with the staff. All right, the staff is kind of like the lines where we put music on, all right, or the notes on, right? And there are 5 lines. Okay, you can think of your 5 fingers, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in between those lines are spaces. There's 1 space, 2nd space, 3rd space, and 4th space. So that's a music staff. A music staff is made up of 5 lines and 4 spaces. All right, guitar reads in treble clef. Not every instrument reads in the same clef, but the treble clef. Piano can read the same notes. Flute can read the same notes, among other instruments. All right, here are some tricks to use. So, as we said, there are 5 lines, and each line is assigned a letter. And it goes from E, the lines are E, G, B, D, F. And you might have heard me say, you know, we can think of a sentence to help us remember these letters. So a common sentence that people use to remember E, G, B, D, F are, every good boy deserves fudge. And you could make any other one. The one in the book here says, every guitarist begins doing fine. So that's just an easy way to remember the notes for the lines. But for the spaces, as you know, there are 4 spaces. It actually spells the word face, so that's kind of convenient. The first space is F, the 2nd space is A, the 3rd space is C, and the 4th space is E. All right, so we got every good boy deserves fudge and face for the spaces. All right, so sometimes you might hear me say in the videos or during class, we're going to start from this measure, or we're going to start from this bar. So music get divided up by bars, okay? And this helps us to communicate where we want to start or where we want to work from, all right? So when I say the word bar, or if I say the word measure, they mean the exact same thing. We're looking for this square of music. So this would be the first bar or the first measure. And then this would be the second bar or the second measure. And this would be the third bar or the third measure. And lastly, we have our rhythm. You know the rhythm flip books. These are the basic rhythms we should know by grade 7, grade 8. So we have our quarter note, TAWS, we'll say for now, worth 1 beat. We have a half note, or 1, 2. And we have a whole note, which is 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, or a great big whole note. So a lot of questions are, how do I do a ta on the guitar? So it sounds just like this. As if you were clapping, taws. You just pluck a Running Man with taws, like this. Ta, 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 ta. Okay? How do you do a half note? You can't hold it like that. You just pluck the string once, and then you hold it for 2 beats, like this. Half note, half note. 1, 2, 1, 2. And in the same way, for the great big whole note, or for the whole note, for the 4 beats, you just pluck it once and you hold it for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great big whole note. Okay, so take some time just to refresh these symbols, important to know so that you can be successful in the future videos. Thank you.